for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures all laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rain, but violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us home. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. As you can see, we've had some problems here at the Drawn and Courtier. I thought I had the place pretty well lit, but somewhere a creeper spawned, and as I walked in the door a few hours ago, just completely blew me up. And at that point, I'm not going to say I rage quit, but I was just like, you know what? I'll fix this later. I exasperated quit. I was just like, oh, okay. So I got this table, part of this. I put the door back in so mobs can't directly storm the place. I'm wondering if the book nook might have actually been where the mobs spawned back here. But like, it feels like, on the whole, we have pretty good light here. But who knows? Maybe we don't. I mean, obviously somewhere in here, 7 and 6 is the block light. So when it gets dark out, I'm guessing that this area back here is where the skeleton spawned that got me the other day and the creeper that got me today. Hey, welcome Kanishra. Welcome Tio Pollo. Welcome Chef Nutmeg, Hyde Rabbit Wega. Welcome Kitten Boy 999, Epic Gamer, Darth Worth and Zolstoner, 2nd, 5th, Borealis Laura, Timmy Too Tall. Also, happy birthday to Kaspersky's. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Kaspersky's. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Also, welcome to everyone. That was the Twitch chat I was reading out of. Welcome to Dahlia, Formal Shark, Incredible Space, Panet Rosa, Grit Rogers, Ahmed Quadri, Jory H, VIP, Popper, Mr. Crazy Gamer, Retensi, and others in the YouTube cat. Welcome, Kia Starrett. Over there on the Discord chat, welcome Melons Away, Pink Distortion, M10 Lenore, Kindless, Mahi Zero, 2nd, Mars, Ramuko. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait, is that the Kanishra that I met at PAX? I should probably check that. Yes, the art is the same. Okay, because normally people would get in trouble for, for spamming emotes. But I'll go ahead and VIP you. So they know that you've got a dispensation. I know. I've been busy. Life has been kind of wild the last year or so. That creeper that blew up apparently also knocked out most of the taps on the bar here. Yep, I'm down here in slot 8. Got my green screen backdrop there to chroma key out my tank top. So there we go. And let me see. In terms of like rebuilding this, let's just go ahead and maybe drop some lanterns here just on the bookshelves, because this is where we're having the trouble. I also temporarily put some torches along here just in case they were coming down the stairs. But like, these logs should have already been fine because of these lanterns. Did it go give me the metal? Oh, we need to check on that. We do need to check on that. I was just trying to repair this first, because I don't want to leave this broken forever. And honestly, if I don't go in and like get on this, I'll end up just kind of putting it off. So we need at least another dark oak. Wait, are these dark oak or spruce? Yeah, I think these are dark oak. Yeah, that is clearly not the same type of wood. Very subtly, but it's obvious to me. Okay, so we also need somewhere. I've been working on setting up a proper brewing area here. That was what I was trying to do off camera when those the creeper messed me up. So let's go ahead and just set these up as well before we go. We'll let these run. But I kind of wanted to get a bunch of awkward potions made just so that we can be ready for our next round of brewing. So 1, 2, 3. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Did I say hi to Scar? He didn't log on after me, did he? Oh, howdy, Scar. Yeah, you're right. He did log on after me. Welcome, Tyson Tross. Sorry that you missed the stream setup, but honestly, you know, we're here to actually hang out and play the game. So hopefully you'll enjoy this part of the show too. Somehow we don't have all the bottles on that one, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're going on 800 days without using wings. Oh boy. Our Droning Courtier has seen better days. Hey, Michael Wallace rolling in with the first tip of the evening. I haven't even posted the links yet. Tip in 20 says, Evening, Joe. Good evening, Michael Wallace. Thank you for supporting the show. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, just so you know, please direct your attention down here to slot 8. Every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time, the camera resets down here, putting me back in the hot bar, where I can do what I'm born to do, which is put the hot in the hot bar. But when the tips roll in, the money goes straight to my head at those milestones. So for right now, we are on $20 milestones, and when we hit them, I'll show you what happens. Direct your attention down here once again to slot 8 in the hot bar, where you can see me say, howdy y'all, Throw Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, and hi. There we are. And we are now evenly 20 away from the next face camera expansion. So thank you again to Michael Wallace for kicking the stream off strong. I hadn't even posted the links yet, but thank you for reminding me to. Okay. So, in terms of our No Wings Club medals, if I had to guess, I think Iskall probably set them over here. My hair has gotten long. It's like out of frame. It's like behind my tank top. Oh, speaking of my tank top, it's not going to chroma properly if we don't flip that green screen over. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Woo. But yeah, my hair is like partway down my back now. So, my face puts the hot in hotbar, Epic Gamer, not my head. I mean, it is an attractive head, but really the face is kind of like the thing. But either way, we have wood, silver, and we also got a sea lantern for each. I think these are our first sea lanterns of the season, actually. So that's fun. We'll come back to this and do this on camera when we're recording. We're not in recording mode right now. I just wanted to see... Oh, the other thing that we've done is we haven't slept in days. I've been trying to get my sleep counter way up so that we can get attacked by phantoms, because I need to make feather fallen potions with the brewing stand. So let's go ahead over here. And... Kia Bob says, all right, guys, so I need some help. Does anyone know how to stop overthinking my relationship? Well, if you're just ruminating, which is like just going over the same thoughts over and over with no productive outcome, doing anything that is mentally engaging would be my recommendation. I recommend, ideally, it should be something that's mentally engaging that you also think will make you more attractive. So... instead of being like, oh, I'm going to sit here worrying about this relationship, which is very unattractive, you're like, I'm going to develop a talent or a skill or do something to improve my ability to be a good partner. That's what I recommend. So, like, be like, okay, I'll work on my cooking because people like people who are good at cooking. Or I'll work on my singing or music songwriting because people like people who are good at art and music, stuff like that. So, like, just divert that energy somewhere else. Am I going to make a temporary phantom farm? No, I'm going to stand in the middle of the field and hit them with a sword. That's my plan, just to hit things with swords. Now, they should, in theory, come down here to attack me. Darth Vorthen, tip in 2, thank you. That's going to put us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Okay, you see that? You see those monsters there? They're gonna want me dead now. So I'm gonna try to hit them with my sword and not die. That's my plan. And then I can harvest their carcasses to make sweet, sweet potions with. Now they're burning to death. I think I have to kill them with my sword, though, to actually get loot from them. No, don't die on top of that framework. Die with the clear ground below you. No, come on, come get me. Oh, come on. Okay, I might not get any loot from that. That might have been an abject failure, but sometimes abject failure is how we learn. Do I even have something I can scaffold up there with? If I throw my... It's not a throwing trident, though, is the problem. And that was the fortune pick. So, we lost the green pane. Yeah, we don't have arrows. But we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, so next time, we're gonna maybe be slightly more prepared. If I hit them with snowballs as they burn, does that count? Should I go get some snowballs? Okay, well, either way. We do have our geode down here that I need to check on real quick. Don't cats also give phantom membrane? It's really unreliable. Okay. Yeah, we needed to harvest this geode as well today. That was one of our tasks. So we got to fix the Drowning Courtier. We got to record the No Wings Club thing. Let's see. Yeah, I did damage to them, and they did die, but clearly they didn't drop anything, so maybe I didn't do enough damage to them. Maybe I did the damage too far from the time of their death. I mean, I'm not the game developer, Mojang LLC. No, I guess they're Mojang Studios now, a subsidiary of the Microsoft Corporation. Whoops. I might have broken a bud there. That's fine. But, I'm actually thinking, ironically, that thing about overthinking relationships somebody asked about, that's how I manage overthinking everything, is by diverting my effort into artistic and creative things. Like, for right now, one of the things I'm trying to avoid overthinking, I actually tweeted about earlier, and I don't want you to freak out, because this is not necessarily a huge deal. It's just kind of worrisome. But because I'm worried about it, like, on the one hand, I was like, I'm kind of stressed out about this, but maybe I should not do the stream tonight. But I'm like, but I do the streams as my way of handling worrying about things, because then I'm, like, having fun and hanging out and, like, also, this is one of those things where it's like, hey, if something goes sideways and I end up with, like, big medical bills or something, like, the streams are how I'm going to pay those bills. So, I should go do that. I should go stream. And it legitimately does make me feel better. It's not just, like, something I'm, like, feel compelled to do. Like, oh, it's an obligation. I got to do it. It's like, things are kind of, stressful right now. I'm going to do one of my favorite things in the world until I feel better. Or while I feel better. I don't know. So, yeah, but yeah, I talked to somebody, about our school statistics, and I don't want to give specific statistics for, what do you call that? Operational security reasons, but hold on. But most of the student cases of COVID we've had are in our school were not student to student. They were like the student got it somewhere else, and then they were sent home before transmitting it to anyone. So just because my daughter was exposed to somebody with COVID and they basically sent her home for the next 7 to 10 days, depending on how her test goes, they're just like, it's an abundance of caution thing. And I'm like, okay, so it's an abundance of caution thing. Hopefully it's fine. But, I'm just like, okay, well, do you know who it is? And the school's like, well, we can't say who it is. And I asked, but we can tell you that she was exposed to this other student who has since tested positive from COVID yesterday. And I was like, okay, so daughter, is there anybody at school that was sick today that was there yesterday? And she's like, oh, yeah, the kid who sits across from me at lunch. And I'm like, oh, yeah, lunch. The only time that you take your mask off because you have really good mask discipline. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Statistically, children are less likely to have severe cases. I'm double vaccinated. It's going to be fine. Like, the thing is, it doesn't help me to just sit here ruminating on those facts, right? It helps me to say, I'm going to go do something creative. I'm going to go build something. I'm going to go hang out with people because that's what I want to do right now. Like, it doesn't help me to sit and worry because as soon as they called me and I picked her up, as soon as I got her home, there were a bunch of phone calls and things like I had to do to make sure everything is logistically covered. There's no outstanding logistical concerns that I'm stressing about. Everything practical that needs to be done is in order. I got that done within an hour. For right now, until we get her tested, because she's not showing any symptoms, she doesn't have a fever, it's probably nothing. It's probably fine. There is no reason for me to, as Dylan puts it, suffer in anticipation. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and live my life. And, my daughter and I both, it's funny. She, I mentioned that now we're both quarantined for a little while. And she's like, Daddy, Daddy, you're not quarantined. I'm quarantined. And I'm like, okay, but here's the thing, daughter. Because you are quarantined, I can't bring anyone else here to watch you. And I can't take you anywhere. So I can't go anywhere either. We're both quarantined effectively at this point. But luckily, I went out and I did a grocery run for fresh groceries this morning, just as a coincidental thing. That was how the schedule lined up. And we have enough non-perishable stuff to last for weeks because, Nashville sometimes has tornadoes. We do have sometimes flooding from like big storms like hurricanes that come inland. But yeah, Nashville has enough natural disasters that it's like, we've got a stocked pantry. We have all the stuff we need. We're going to be fine. There's no benefit to stressing about it at this point. Is just where we're at. So, yeah. Let's play some video games. These are the candles I was looking for. I want to take these back, but we also need to get a flint and steel. Ah, here we go. We can make a flint and steel real quick. Boom. And let's go ahead and just throw these hoppers in here for right now in these chests. What else did we need? We needed spruce logs. And we needed sandstone walls. Pearlescent moo. Eat more chicken. Okay. You're not quarantined with me. I'm quarantined with you. Yeah. So, no, there's no virtual school in the state of Tennessee at this point. And so that's its own separate nightmare. But Da, 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 da. Yeah, one of the big problems right now. My screen is tiny. I don't... Which screen? There's... Like, if you expand the window, the game gets bigger. That's like a Twitch feature. That's not something I can control on my end. Like, if you're looking at this embedded, you can click full screen or whatever. Well, Epic Gamer, I already worked from home. So, it's not like this is a huge change for me. So, she's going to have a few assignments, but no instruction. Luckily, though, I can handle third grade school stuff to help her out. So, no worries there, really. We did lose the sign. Oh, that's where that extra birch sign I just put away came from. Okay. Oh, Mr. Shishi says your face cam is tiny. Oh, well, the face camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently 18 away. If you look at this abacus here. Boom. Abacus. We are 18 away from the next expansion. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Okay, don't come in here with... No, don't come in here with, like, fake suggestions about how to stop COVID. Yeah, no. Wear your mask. Get your vaccine. Don't come in here telling me what kind of sheep dewormer or rutabaga juice or whatever to drink. Yeah, I'm gonna be staying at home. Mr. Shishi says, your face is tiny. Yes, I have already explained that. Do you have the stream muted as well? Because that's gonna be... Now you have two problems, really. Oh, no, I'm not in the area that I wanted to fight the... I wanted to fight those... I wanted to fight the phantoms over here where it's well lit, because we wouldn't have a bunch of mobs spawning to attack me. Although I forgot that that entire structure there is not lit properly and probably will be covered with mobs that spawn to attack me. No, don't sleep through the night immediately. We need phantoms. Night Pearl. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, we teleported as well. Okay, so core concept. The reason we started heading that way before night fell is I wanted to throw a bunch of these gems on the ground. Melons Away says, are you adjusting your morning stream schedule at all because your daughter is home now? We're not sure to what extent I'm going to have to do that yet. That's going to kind of depend on how the school structures her assignments. And we won't really know that until Monday. But I'm definitely going to be doing the HermitCraft stream with Cleo still. Because my daughter would probably want to watch that. Okay. So, whoops. You can just kind of bring this over this way some. This is designed to be the worst possible floor you could make. This is not supposed to be a good floor. This is me making some sort of dumb commentary on the concept of floors to annoy the other person I share this tunnel with. Okay. But yeah, so what I might end up doing, because the VR streams aren't something my kid really likes watching, but she likes watching my Minecraft streams, depending on how she's feeling, I might end up doing extra Minecraft streams so she can watch me do them. I don't know. We'll kind of have to see like what she wants and how she's feeling and stuff. Because like right now we're hoping that she's fine. Okay. Kindleless says to check PayPal. Ah, thank you. Whoa, Thank you very much to Kindleless, who just tipped $227. Who says, Joe, I hope this gives you some breathing space over the next few weeks of quarantine. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't hurt. Because it's one of those things like, yeah, like, definitely... Like, there's no surprise expenses associated with this problem, but, you know, when things have any degree of uncertainty, having a little bit of an extra buffer is always appreciated. Let's go ahead and teleport up here on the roof so we can go ahead and get that on the abacus, because that is an incredibly generous tip. Thank you very much, Kindleless, for that. So let's see. We were 18 away from the next face camera expansion, so that's our first... one right there. Here we go. It's time to expand. Okay. And so then 38 gets us here. It's time to grow hills. And then 58. Here we go. How about more Joe? And then 78 gets us to there. Now, up to this point, y'all have seen that money go straight to my head. But now I'm going to try not to tip over the microphone stand because I realized I threw my chains over here earlier. But now, these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Bum, 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 bum. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. We are lowering the Joe-pacity now to 90%. So let's see, that got us 78 out of 227. Okay, so 98. Here we go. Another expansion of the Joust. Lowering the Joe-pacity now to 80%. So 118. Let's see that green screen. Oh, wait, we can't. That's the nature of the green screen, folks. Lowering the Joe-pacity now to 70%. 138. Wow, wait. It's time to go to the most obnoxious Joe-pacity, the overconfident Tony Stark helmet cam. Jarvis, what are we looking at here? I don't know. I can't do a Tony Stark voice. It's fine. But we are going to lower that Joe-pacity now to 60%. Up until this point, all the tips have been making the camera more obnoxious, but things are about to get less obnoxious as it keeps growing, because I'm already filling the screen. Here we go, 158. It's time to expand. Joust. Lowering the Joe-pacity now to 50%. Look, that's already better. We're in T. Joe Eckhilsberg mode. My favorite Vin Shoken joke ever. 178. I'm feeling pretty great. Expand. Me down under, mate. I don't know. Lowering the Joe-pacity down to 42%. I just make this stuff up as I go. What did I say? Was that 158? So I think we're at 178. Zoom. And lowering the Joe-pacity now to 32%. Okay. 198 is next. Oons, doodle doons, doodle doons. Lowering the Joe-pacity now to 24%. Okay, so then, if that was 198, we're up to 218. Did you notice that my glasses are also green? Lowering the Joe-pacity now to 20%. And, okay, so if we're at 218, and the total tip was 227, then that means we need to... Okay, so then we are 9 past that milestone and 11 away from the next tipping expansion. Thank you again to... Whoops, that is not what I wanted to post. I wanted to post the thing. Thank you again to Kindleless for that incredibly generous tip. Wait, what are people arguing about over there? Oh, if I accidentally did 178 twice, it was out of appreciation for Kindleless's generosity and not because I'm incompetent at counting even when I have an abacus in front of me. But yeah, I mean, maybe that was... Either way, I'm sure that it was fine. Okay. Thank you very much again to Kindleless for supporting the show. Like I said, there's no immediate financial element to this problem. Like, if the COVID tests are going to be free that my daughter's going to need, hopefully any care should be covered by insurance or provided for free by the federal government, reimbursing the insurers of the doctor's offices. So, like, this is not a financial emergency. This is just like she was around somebody at school who tested positive. They sent her home for 10 days, and hopefully it's fine. So, yeah. But either way, it is always nice to have a little bit of a buffer when you're facing uncertainty. So thank you very much, Kindleless, again. Yeah. If I have to take sick days, yeah, because that's the thing, is like it would, it'll at least help offset revenue. But I mean, I'm hoping, since I'm double vaccinated with the Moderna, I should be fine. I can keep working even if I'm like a little under the weather. But yeah, it's if I have to care for my daughter in some way. What's the name of the castle we're making? Castle Hohenzollern. Okay, so... Oh no, it's Joe's. Says, I came from Minecraft, stayed for the massive ghostly eyeball cam. Massive ghostly eyeball cam. Oh yeah, I need to turn off the ring light because it gets really distracting having the circular ring there. Eyeball. Yeah, if you look really closely for eyeball in here. Oops, I misspelled it. You can see it blink. But yeah, Kenny, we also have a rule about yelling in all caps. So do read the rules at some point. I know you're getting the VIP treatment, but please don't set a bad example for the youngins. Okay, so I kind of wanted to have a little shared counter here. Dang it. No, I know you're a naturally enthusiastic person. I know that you're not coming in here spamming on purpose, but because I'm reading from 3 chats, having everybody like not spam emotes and not yell in all caps helps me just read everything. Because I only pay moderators for like special events, and I don't believe in having people work for free for someone who's making like a living off this. So like, these are basically commercial grade streams. Now, sometimes if I'm doing a stream that I expect to make no money, like when Badger and I do our VR streams in the mornings, which, are not exactly, that's not what people necessarily support channels financially to do, is play VR games. Like my co-host Badger will moderate without being compensated, but that's not really a commercially viable thing. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so for like a night like tonight, it's just me. Oh, I should get more candles actually. Welcome back, Scar. Okay, so let's get the candles out. Here we go. Put this here for right now. Is it purple? Boom. There we go. Yeah, Epic Gamer. If you hear me talking about something in another chat, it's either the Discord chat or the YouTube chat, because you're in the Twitch chat. But the other people might not realize there's also a Twitch chat. We just got another tip from Michael for 11, who says, "Don't stop there. We need the next milestone." Well, thank you so much, Michael. That is very kind of you. Here we go. It's time to... Oops, I put the abacus down on the mouse cable. That's not... I need the mouse cable to drag the thing. I only do this for a living. Professionally, I work with an abacus for a living, and here I am putting it on the mouse that is also a tool of my profession. Like a fool. It's fine. Why does everyone want to talk to Scar? Oh, Scar gets really offended if nobody greets him when he rejoins the server. Yeah. Yeah. Greeting Scar every time he logs on is just a thing now. You know? We're all dealing with our isolation differently. And Scar just wants to feel seen. Okay. So that did bust out one of our bar stools as well when the creeper blew up. And I don't think I had a chair on this side of the table, but yeah. Maybe though. Let's go ahead and move. Let's go put some candles over here, because these lanterns, I kind of like the lanterns for hanging from things, but I'd rather have the candles for the other places. So let's maybe do like some traditional tallow candles over here, because this is like the more chill zone. And where did I put my fire starter? Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Okay. But yeah, Kanishra, if you haven't realized it yet, this is my interpretation of the Drawn and Courtier from Acquisitions Incorporated. The operating base of the C-Team. It's based on the book that Jerry put out, and I think it's turning out okay. Robin has a much better one on the Criscord server, but this does what I need it to do. Did I hang that stuff on the wall? I did. I used armor stands. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got this generally patched up. I wanted to hang some banners back there, which means we need to get some more wool, which means we need to get some more string. We've got some string here. And we've got dyes from the flowers out in the field. I'm really... Okay, so 18, that's enough to make 6 banners. I think we need to dye the wool before we go. So I'm kind of thinking either a purplish red or something. I don't know. Don't want to do orange. Like, purple is the color of Jim Dark magic, and there was a funny kind of themed, like, Americana-themed restaurant thing. 3 banners? Oh, like, don't have them go all the way across. Have, like, 1, 2, 3. Red is a very traditional color for a banner. Or not a banner, for a curtain as well. Prometheus says, can someone clue me in on the weird ghost shadow thing all over the screen? It me! I'm the weird ghost shadow. Look, look, look. If we search for eyeball here, and then you look... I was told I couldn't be a professional streamer unless I had a dynamic overlay and a webcam. And I said, what if my dynamic overlay is my webcam? Hey, thank you, Chris Roswood, for tipping 10, who says, this one's for the people watching who aren't in a place to tip right now. Also, because I like when you talk about paying your moderators, since people shouldn't work for free. You know, here's the thing about that, Chris. Well, first off, thank you again. And now I'm going to argue with you. I love the idea of working for free on things that are not commercially viable. I think people should volunteer in their communities. I was an Eagle Scout in my youth. I know the value of working for free. And I also know, like, if somebody is working for free for me, they're not putting that energy into working for free in their community, right? Like, I know people have a limited number of hours in the week. So if the energy that they could put into volunteering locally, they're spending on me, that's me stealing from their community, right? And I'm not cool with that. And so when people on my moderation team are not working, they can watch the stream guilt-free. They have no responsibilities. They can relax, right? If they are on the clock, because sometimes when I'm doing like a big event stream where I can't pay attention to the chats, like I'm in a contest on Sunday called Clash of the Creators. We're going to have Toxic Glitter, who's going to clock in, and he's going to keep track of his hours, and he's going to get paid for them. And he's going to do that so I can run a show that I couldn't do if I had to watch the chat myself. But you know what? The thing is, if you pay somebody to do something like that, that doesn't stop them from spending that time volunteering. That lets them go and, like, do less work at their part-time gig or do less gig work or whatever, you know, that sort of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, so once again, if you're going to work for free to help people on something that's not commercially viable. If someone is getting paid to do something that you are helping them with, you should probably be getting paid to help them, if that makes sense. But like, yeah, so folks, you know, modding their friends' streams just to chill and hang out, that's fine. But yeah, for like, at the scale I'm operating at, you know, that's how it works. Amethyst Frog, that's between you and your employer. I'm just saying how I approach this. I try to set a good example, but I'm not going out of my way to tell other people that what they're doing is wrong, because I know my experience is different from other people's, and like, once again, a lot of this is contingent on being able to afford it. I know that I can run my stream in such a way where I don't have to have moderators every night, and I know when I do need them, I can afford to pay them. But like, I wouldn't assume that about anyone else who doesn't pay their mods. I don't know what they can afford. That's, you know, not my business. But like, yeah. Mahi0 says, Joe, did you see the banner pattern I linked you the other day? Hohenzollern has a white base with a black eagle on it. I'm wary of replicating banners based on family coats of arms without doing extensive research on the family, because I feel like celebrating the architecture is one thing that can kind of stand on its own artistically, but once you start putting in the branding for the family, you're really endorsing that family, and I haven't researched that family enough to know like if they deserve it or if that's going to be a big yikes. So, wait. Hello? Howdy? Hello? Dang it. I can't open the thing while I'm pushing to talk. And shifting. Scar, you out here? I saw a name tape. I'm pretty sure I saw a name tape. Through the wall. But yeah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate you being patient with me while I ramble about that. I wasn't trying to pick a fight or anything. But, yeah, I just want... Yeah. I don't want the message of my pay your moderators thing to be that you should never work for free. You should be greedy. I want people to donate their effort to people who can't afford to pay them. And if I can, then I should, if that makes sense. Okay, So, oh wait, sorry. I had it set to top chat, not live chat. Is somebody named Spencer causing problems? Because I can't see his messages. I'll keep an eye on it, though. The YouTube algorithm decided that his messages were not top chat worthy, whatever they were. So, but now I'm on live chat, so I can see everything. Hey, we got another tip rolling in via PayPal. Thank you from Joshua for the 20. That puts us 10 past our next Face Camera expansion milestone. And he says, hello, fellow Eagle Scout. Got that Eagle Scout verification requested email too? I actually got something in the mail from the NEA, or is it NESA, National Eagle Scout Association, asking me to verify my identity. I haven't gone through the trouble. The thing is, whenever I get something like that in the mail that's like, please verify your identity, I'm like, how about I verify your identity first? So it's in a pile of like mail to look into, because I have to verify that this is the real National Eagle Scout Association before I respond to that. But either way, that puts us 10 past our next Face Camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. And then we are going to, where's my eye? I can't even find it anymore. Is that it? Hold on. Let's increase the opacity just to make sure I can find it. Yep, there it is. Now we're going to lower the opacity to 12%. So thank you very much, Joshua, for that. And that puts us 10 away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. My Eagle Scout project was shoring up a stream bank to resist erosion. So, yeah. Let's see. It's not very exciting. Yeah, I should be part of the Big Eyes crew. Do I have a Discord? I do. It's part of my Patreon, which you can join via Patreon. Whoops. Patreon.com/JoeHills. Just so you know, it's a manual invite system. So, like, after you sign up, I'll get you in the Discord invite, usually the next business day. So it's not like automated in any way. Because when you start automating connections between Patreon and Discord, you end up with so many surprise problems that it's not worth it. Okay. Big Head Face says, that's actually super exciting for me. I'm back in school in 41 to study habitat restoration. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so, okay, we mentioned we had a few goals today. We wanted to fix the lighting in the Drawn Courtier. Oh, I actually wanted to go through the rooms and replace the lanterns on the table with candles. I also need to check the beams above the rooms. Oh, I need to get quartz to make quartz slabs for the roofs of the rooms. I thought about using birch as well. So let's bring some birch over. I'm going to bring some birch and some quartz slabs. Yazzie Wolf says, my last year of college starts Monday. Hey, congrats. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, these are the best years of your life. But, like, really? Any years can be the best years of your life. Like, you can keep making best years of your life. It takes effort. And it's not something society gives you for free. But you can go out of your way to meet interesting people, to have fun doing cool stuff, and things like that. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, I did not... Like, I got a lot out of college. I'm glad I went. But, like, realistically, I like living as an independent adult too, like in a lot of other ways. I miss living in a dorm with like 30 people I knew. Actually, by the time I was a senior, I was in the philosophy and fine arts dorm for 3 years, and I probably knew 70 of the 80 people who lived in that dorm with me, like, reasonably well, because we would just hang out in the lobby or study in the conference rooms in the basement or hang out and play Smash Brothers and DDR and all sorts of fun stuff. Hang out at the picnic tables outside. It was very social, and that's something I do miss. I do miss living within walking distance of dozens of people that I knew, because there was always somebody awake. But, you know, a lot of living in college isn't as cool as being an adult and being out there in the broader world. So, yeah. Okay, I think I left the quartz somewhere up here. The birch, I had some extra birch slabs already. Let's bring those. Another quartz, another quartz. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. La da 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 do. Yeah, that is one thing that's kind of like, there's one thing about having a kid is my custody attorney made it pretty clear, like, hey, you know, if you get a roommate or like live with another adult that's not related to you, you got to vet them. Like, you know, they can't have any drugs in the house. They can't have any sort of behavior that the judge would find objectionable. Like, you know, because it's one of those things where it's like, whether it matters or not, like, you know, there are certain things that are illegal that you just can't have around a child in a custody battle. So it's like, yeah. Like, I have a very short list of people that I could live with if I wanted to have roommates again that were adults. And I really do miss having roommates who are adults, but... Or, like, not roommates necessarily, but, like, flatmates. But, you know, one of my friends who's a medical doctor in Philadelphia has suggested that I should move to Philadelphia. And I'm like, look, if you want to buy a house and rent me 3 rooms, I would be interested. But, like... That's kind of where the bar is. It's like, here's somebody who has a professional license that they would lose if they did any of the things on my attorney's list. So, yeah. Okay. So one of the concerns here was that mobs are spawning up in the ceiling, possibly. And so we need an easy way to get up in the ceiling like this. I used to have a ladder up right here, but, you know, I'm realizing that's not ideal. We used to also have, like, a bajillion ender pearls. Did I somehow use them all? That's a possibility. But, wait, are there more in here? Have I actually burned through all my ender pearls? That's shocking if so. Here's here's some. Okay, let's temporarily put the valuables chest. Well, we don't have that right now. Okay, well, let's just put the empty shulker boxes, because we don't need empty shulker boxes at the moment. Wait, hold on. This one seems like it has a bunch of stuff in it that we are carrying anyway. So let's just dump that in there. Boom. Next problem. Yeah, I don't want to go back to the swing tracks, though. They're all the way over there. There was a stack of pearls in my inventory. Dang it. I have 16 on it. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Mahi0 says, I put the chest pearls in the spawn egg. Okay. Hey, good evening, NJ Coffee Junkie. Glad you could join us. Hope you had a pleasant evening out. If y'all aren't already following NJ Coffee Junkie, she is my project manager. She is also a streamer. And you can check her out at twitch.tv/NJCoffeeJunkie. She comes on my show every 3 months to do our quarterly planning streams, but she also streams a bunch of stuff that I don't stream myself because I want to enjoy the game rather than working. Like, for example, she does a Friday Night Among Us stream that I attend frequently. She didn't do it tonight, but it's one of my daughter's favorite things to watch me play. NJ also does a Sunday morning Sagrada stream I attend regularly. Oh, you can't put those on there. Well, this one might just need to have a torch. But yeah, so if you follow NJ, there is a non-zero chance that you will end up watching me playing a game that I don't normally stream. Because she is always fun to hang out with. And yeah, I've been practicing my Sagrada. So I'm gonna be ready. Just gonna make sure all this is pretty well lit. Okay, now let's ender pearl up in the roof here. And start putting in these. And we'll see how this goes. Today's challenge was a hard one. Yeah, I didn't do well on today's Sagrada Daily challenge. So, I'm not sure if this is going to be too close in color to the sandstone. Maybe we need something with a little bit more contrast. So we're just going to do a few of these rooms and kind of see how they come out. I'm also thinking that maybe this room here should actually just straight up have the, what do you call it? Like we let this room have the high ceiling. So we come around like this on it. Maybe not like that though, because we would want to have that go up to here. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking through this as I go. Give me a break, y'all. No, nobody's actually criticizing me. Yeah, the thing about the Sagrada Daily Challenge is they don't give everyone the same dice. In some daily challenges, like Spelunky, they give everybody the same exact RNG seed. But you just get the same challenge with the Sagrada Daily Challenge, but different RNG. So some days you can end up top 10, other days not so much. So I think I was in like 30th, I was in 26th place last time I checked, but a lot of people haven't submitted their scores yet for today. And we want to be on this side when we place the final block, so we're going to ender pearl out. Dang it. Yeah, they give you 5 plays because of the randomization element. The webcam's on. The opacity is currently 12%, and we are currently $10 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So yeah, I didn't come up with a great way to light this part here. Probably, I was hoping hanging these lanterns would be enough, but you know what I didn't do also? I didn't really appreciate how this is going to look from in here. Oh, that actually is really nice. Hold on. Let's just appreciate that for a minute. This feels pretty cool. Maybe this should be like that, though. Just to, yeah. Yeah, there is an endermite. It's up in the attic. We're just not going to go in the attic anymore. Okay. We didn't name tag it, so it will despawn eventually. And for no other reason. Don't name your tag on me. Oh, you know what we also didn't do? Hold on. We didn't actually really look at how the birch and the sandstone go together. Because I was so bothered by the endermite. You know, honestly, that feels kind of natural. This feels kind of like plastery walls with wood on. I feel like this is reasonable. It's got a little bit of contrast. Having it on the top of the wood panel in there kind of helps. Okay, yeah. So you know what? This is fine. So yeah, we're gonna, because I thought about doing it with quartz slabs. Let's just try doing one room. Just one room with the quartz slabs. Any of these rooms have a workbench? Now that I'm needing a workbench to make quartz slabs? No. Hey, thank you, Kanishra. Okay. So I guess we gotta make several blocks of quartz before we can make a slab. But then that's not even enough. So let's make, yeah, 12 slabs should be enough. Candles have lower light level than lanterns. May want to check spawns again. Well, the thing is, these rooms are very small. And yeah, so this 8, 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 8, 7. Uh-oh, see 7 right here. That's where we start getting into trouble. But maybe we throw some footlights kind of on the stage here. Now we're at 11 here. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, please don't spam emoji. That's a timeout to give you a chance to read the rules. Hope you spend that time wisely. Okay, so let's see, any other low light areas here? 8, 9, 7 is the warning number. If we hit 7 on anything, we're in trouble. 8. I mean, I guess I could put, what I'm kind of thinking is maybe I put some candles here on the bar as well. Very safe. People love it when there are candles on the bar. So now, how does the bar candles help enough that we are good without that torch on the ground? Because torches on the ground like that are gonna get knocked over and busted. Yeah, okay. Tony Dale Tony, tips 5, who says, can't wait for the lighting update so we don't have to spam torches anymore. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Thank you, Tony Dale Tony. That puts us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. We are currently at 12% Joe-pacity. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take that quartz upstairs. Wait, I don't want the game mode switcher. What button does it think I pressed? I don't know. Either way, we're going to take this up here. Yeah, see, that looks too fancy for a place like this. Like, that's too clean and modern. I think the birch was really the way to go. I'll give you all a second to chime in. Take a sip of my drink. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the birch. Because this place is a country inn. Bone doesn't let you do slabs, though. Sadly, Minecraft is just not that into people making slabs out of bone. Birch FTW. I like the birch. Yes, birch. I agree with the birch. Birch is superior. I woke up at 4 a.m. Well, welcome, Henny Het. Glad you could join us. But feel free to lay your head down and dream whenever you need to. Yeah, quartz looks way too upscale. This feels a little bit cramped. Okay, you got some places you can store your valuables under your bed because, you know, honestly, people who stay in at a place like this might not be super trusting. So having all your valuables close to you when you go to sleep is going to be a must-have. Oh yeah, there is this little ventilation thing for the attic here. I need to put a crossbeam in. Gonna have to remove that. And put a torch right here. Yeah, it's supposed to feel cramped. This is a cramped country inn. Hey, Scar just joined the game. What do we do when Scar joins the game? We greet him. Welcome back again, my friend. And if we can if we can Groot him in rhyme, I am Groot. Rhyme Groot. No. If we can greet him in rhyme, then that's always a good time. Okay. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice that says I'm Groot. Don't waste your time. Okay. So, I think we had some of those ventilation cross beams in one of our working chests here. The dark oak fence, I think, is what we were using for that. No, we were using the acacia... Dang it. The tap is broken. We were using the acacia for that. Although, honestly, that high up, we might want the darker color. Because that's a little bit different. So, spruce fence gate. Yeah, let's give that a try, maybe. Alrighty, lay your head down and dream, Flexi. And, ooh, it's getting night. Okay, too late. Somebody's already sleeping. Okay, so we'll go through here. Okay, great. So now we just need to throw in some walls, which I might not have enough of, actually, now that I'm looking at this, but that's okay. We'll do the best we can with what we have. Yeah, there's no gable window on this side because this side is slightly, what do you call it? This side is slightly shorter, like it's lower on the roof. So there's not room to put a window there without it looking a little awkward. Okay. So we do need to go get more sandstone walls. That's not the end of the world. In fact, it's not even the end of the summer. I think that I left some down here. Maybe I did, and if I did not, I guess I can go look through more chests for them. They're probably in my old place. I feel like I should just flip through the smithy chest now. Yeah. All down the path I'm gonna hop along singing, looking for sandstone walls. Running down the stairs of the smithy singing, looking for sandstone walls. We can find 2 stacks together, and if we need them, then we'll weather any storm. Hello, Sammy. Welcome to the stream. We're doing work on our tavern now. And in some walls, in a roof that is tall. Sometimes I fall off chairs because I don't bring ladders. Probably brought ladders. It's fine. We got it done. Okay. So, yeah. A real creeper blew up the taps room 219B. A real creeper blew up over here. And things in item frames don't necessarily, what do you call it? Things in item frames don't necessarily blast resist well. Someone had suggested me using dark oak fences to hang lanterns from, like off of these. And that might allow me to eliminate this. I also kind of... Well, that's a little... That's too low, I think. Okay. So we're going to look at our lighting panel real quick. Okay, lighting, 12 block, 13 block, 10 block, 9 block, 10, 9, 8. Okay. Good, once we get back onto there. Okay, yeah, that's going to be sufficient, broadly speaking. So get rid of that extra text. Woo! Do a quick stretch. Celebration stretch. Celebrate good lights. Come on. So we've added a bunch of candles here in the back. We've added some extra lanterns. Let's actually look at taking that lantern game upstairs, though. Because, like, these torches here are not pretty. I don't love them. 8 allows social zombie spawning. Social zombie spawning, though, is not block destructive. So I kind of feel like I'll allow it. I'm not sure I love that. That's kind of super weird. Let's take some of these torches that we got, though, and go make more lanterns downstairs. Okay, we're gonna put the extra wall blocks in here in case we need them for this project, and we're gonna get out our valuables. Ender chest here. Put that in there. Take out some of that to make more lanterns. And let's maybe eat a carrot. Hey, CalArts. Yeah, the face camera is currently at 12% opacity. And we are $5 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Let me do a manual refresh just to make sure we didn't miss any tips. Nope, we're good. Okay, so we are about to make some lanterns. We had a creeper blow up the entrance of the Drowning Courtier before I started the stream. So we have been repairing that and adding lights everywhere. Which we needed to add the lights anyway. It would have been nice if I didn't have to also repair stuff. But you know what? That's, you live and learn. And then you get lights. We're going to repair those. Okay. What are my thoughts on Kai Wynn? Well, I really preferred Kai Opaka, but, you know, that's just me. I'm actually sworn not to interfere in Bajoran internal matters, so... Yeah, I'm not sure that those are going to make sense with that material there. Like, I feel like they will look good in places like this. Although it's kind of weird having them... Oh, wait, you know what? We can put the posts on the crossbeam. Hold on. Watch. Come on, crossbeam. Over the door. We'll hang a lantern. And maybe more. Blah, 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 blah. Bum, bum, bum. So let's try this, and then we'll check the light levels and see if it works. Yeah, these doors are a lot closer together, but that's okay, because it'll be centered on the door. Break that one. Dang it. Dark oak fencing. And then for that, we just put it there. And we can do that one over there, too. Don't forget the keg taps. Yeah, I'm doing those last because they take a ton of effort to do, and they have insanely low blast resistance. Item frames, like the explosion, like the creeper was like over here, and it took out 4 keg taps. It was at the absolute edge of the explosion radius, and it knocked them all out. So I'm going to get all the lighting in and make sure that all the lighting is good before I do the keg taps, because they take forever to do all the invisibility commands on them. And so I really don't want to have to do them 3 times. If I do them twice, I've kind of done them too many times. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea that it would even be hit from over there. Like, when I was surveying the damage, I went behind the bar, and I was like, why are all the keg taps on the floor? Wow. Was not expecting that. Okay. So, the lights here, 12 block, 13 block. Yeah, this is all the light we need here. And that might even go into the rooms a little bit, too. Okay, yeah, so Welcome, Big. Woo. Feeling good about that. Okay. This is all coming together. So, next thing we had talked about was getting some banners for the back of the stage. Like I said, a curtain. I feel like purple might go well with some of the other decor. And how do you make a banner pattern thing in this game? I forget. Hey, Matthew, tipping 10. Woo! That is gonna. The first 5 gets us to our next milestone, and then you bring us 5 past it. So we're 15 away from the one after this. Here we go. It's time to expand. Whoa. Uh-oh. I dragged too far. Now we have 2 problems. Hold on. I can fix it. Boom. Okay, I got it. OBS does not like cameras getting this big, and so you can have problems if you screw up when you're making cameras this big that are hard to recover from. But we have just recovered from this because I'm a professional who does this all the time, which is wild, and I'm excited about it. So anyway, there we go. It's time to expand and lower the opacity now to 9%. And that puts us 15 away from the next expansion. So thank you again to Matthew. Okay. Thank you, Sammy. Okay. Ooh, we do need to kill phantoms, though. Let's get over here to our phantom zone, the designated phantom killing area. And let's get ready to kill some phantoms. Because Pearl has logged off, and she was the one that kept going to bed. Isuma is probably... He probably just has a rock taped to his mouse to auto-click. Because otherwise he would be AFK. Or he might have a rock on a button somewhere. But... Oh, Scar, are you invisible? Wait. No, that's probably just my particle effects from the beacon. Never mind. I'm seeing particle effects and I'm freaking out. Okay. So we should have Phantom start spawning spoon. Spawning spoon. Dang it. That's a real spoonerism. Nope. Dang it. No phantoms. Highway to the Phantom Zone. Getting right into the Phantom Zone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Let's make sure that we've got this set up properly here. So, I don't know if y'all know this, but usually on Friday nights, I go ahead and I raid Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, which is setting up their stream now. This guy, Manu Smith, is incredible at writing custom code for Twitch interaction, and he has created a Riff Theater comparable to the one in Mystery Science Theater 3000, where Twitch chatters can make jokes and compete to tell the funniest jokes, and the rest of the chat can vote on them. It is always a wild time. The amount of wild does vary night to night, though. So I'm going to warn you, this is a mature stream that we're going to be rating after this. So kids, go home, go to bed. But yeah, MPT3K is great. So I actually was playing some VR mini golf with Manu when my kids' elementary school called today. So I can't tell you who won the course because we didn't get past hole 12. But I was playing with him and Bex, and Bex Rex, her partner, Fliptronic, actually provided Manu with the 2 shows they're going to be watching today. One of them is Gina Torres from Firefly. She played Wash's wife. What is the character name? It's been so long since I saw Firefly. The second in command. Dang it. Zoe Washburn. Yeah. I knew her last name was Washburn. But Zoe, yeah. So Zoe from Firefly, one of her first shows that she was on was called Cleopatra 2525, which is apparently terrible. And so that's one of the things they're going to be riffing, making fun of tonight. So apparently it is about a dancer whose cosmetic surgery goes poorly, so they have to cryogenically freeze her for 500 years. And then when she wakes up in the year 2525, the robots control the skies. And so humans have to live underground, and she's part of a team that fights robots. And she shares wisdom from history, because they don't have a lot of history, apparently. And so apparently pop culture references from the 20th century are very, very helpful and deep. It's so bad it's brilliant, according to Ashidi. So, yeah. That is one of the two shows they're going to be riffing tonight. The other show they're going to be riffing tonight is Heat Vision and Jack, which is one of my favorite shows that they made a pilot of, but it was never produced. And I have not seen Heat Vision and Jack since college, but it's about... so Jack is an astronaut who flew too close to the sun. And so whenever he's exposed to the sun's rays, he becomes hyper intelligent. And he was already pretty smart because he was an astronaut. And he's played by Jack Black. And Heat Vision is his motorcycle, which is sentient for some reason and is voiced by Owen Wilson. And so it's Owen Wilson and Jack Black traveling from town to town solving... it's like an Adventure Town show where they travel from town to town helping people. And so, anyway, yeah. It's going to be a wild night over there on Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. Most of the streams I send y'all to, I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this while I do dishes and laundry, and then I'm going to check out. I'm also going to be doing dishes and laundry when we raid Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, but I'm going to, chill with, make myself a little charcuterie board, have a drink, and then I'll probably, I usually stay until the end of the stream because I love riffing and hanging out with y'all. I was saying last year, I was watching Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, which is a show about like a Saturday Night Live type show. And they do their big comedy show every Friday night, and then they have an after party at like a cool club somewhere. I wish that after my Friday night show, there was a cool club that I could go and just hang out with y'all and just have a party that I don't have to run. And Manu Smith runs the best party on Twitch on Friday nights. And I am lucky that he tolerates me showing up with a bunch of y'all every Friday to pal around and make jokes. So, okay. Now that he is live, I think that what I'm going to go ahead and do is send people over. He's currently... Oh, yeah. Just so you know, the pinball part of Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 is instead of doing a bunch of stuff with robot puppets, in between the riffing segments, he plays pinball. He's currently got a borrowed Mandalorian Premium, I think, because it's got the two flippers in the upper helmet playfield. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send some folks over there. When you get there, say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. And I'm going to go hang out there, too, for the next couple hours while I clean stuff. Wait, is that phantom noises? No. Oh, if Scar got phantom noises on his soundboard, that would be like, I would be so happy for a second and then so sad. But, okay. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and raid Manu. When you get there, say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do.